GlassBites.com newscast, sponsored by AGR&R Magazine. I'm Penny Stacy, editor of AGR&R.
And I'm Holly Biller, Vice President of Digital Media Services.
This month, we're going to take a look at the recent Egress Conference held in Chicago, October 27th and 28th. The Egress Council's third-party validation program was a popular topic at the event, and several sessions focused on helping Egress registered companies prepare to be validated. We spoke with Penny Ouellette of Orion Registrar, Inc., the third-party company that is administering the validations, about common misconceptions regarding the program.
People think if there's any kind of non-compliance during the validation that they'll lose their egress registration. And that's not true at all, because what happens if there is any non-compliance, the company gets a form to fill out saying things like what they think caused it, how they're going to correct it, how they're going to make sure it stays corrected in the future, and they'll send all that information into the egress VRP, and it'll come in a confidential way. That is, the people on the board won't know which company goes with which set of non-compliances. So they'll look at that, they'll see if the answer and the evidence proves that the problem has been fixed, and if it does, then the company gets a report that says compliant after corrective action, and they go on being egress registered as before.
Freedom Glass in Richmond, Virginia was the first company to successfully complete a third-party validation review last November, and owner Mike Paley told us why he thinks the program is beneficial for the industry.
It's not about trying to say that we're better than anybody else. What we want to do is, I think Egress is trying to promote the auto glass replacement industry as a whole, and we want everybody to kind of step up to the plate. And, you know, if we can all just concentrate on the fact that what we're doing can save lives, it's not as simple as just putting a windshield in.
While Tiny & Sons Glass in North Pembroke, Massachusetts hasn't yet undergone a validation review, company owner Peter Brown talked with us about his company's preparations.
We just recertified our shop with Dow. Dale Malcolm came in and did all our training, all our technicians and CSRs, and so I think we're pretty ready. It's a process, but I'm pretty confident that we can at least pass most of it and figure out the rest of it. So.
Now for a word from our sponsor. When we come back, we'll hear from automotive design and safety expert Ben Kelly of the Center for Auto Safety.
HSG presents an exclusive offer for top auto glass providers. HSG is introducing a new cash referral program designed to provide new claims, generate additional revenue, and take market share. This is a no-risk opportunity, providing you with new cash business. HSG is investing in your business and marketing and promoting the program for you.
Welcome back. Ben Kelly, a former official for the U.S. Department of Transportation, offered an inside look at regulatory issues involving auto safety and addressed the downward economy and its impact on car accidents and fatalities.
We've recently, over the last 3 years, had some very impressive reductions in car crash fatalities. They're down now probably 20% from 3 years ago. For the first time in maybe 40 or 50 years, we've seen these reductions. We would like to think that that's because cars are safer and highways are safer and driving is safer, but I'm afraid the major factor is the current economic plight of the country. When the economy sinks, as it has, as you know and I know, since 2008, for a lot of reasons that have nothing to do with the automobile. When the economy plunges, things happen that reduce car crash injuries. For instance, fewer people drive fewer miles. People who have no jobs suddenly are not driving. Families are not giving the car so readily to their teenagers. People who drink excessively aren't behind the wheel. They're at home drinking excessively because they can't afford to go out. Couple that with the rise in gas prices, and you have things that keep people off the road. Reduced exposure means reduced fatalities.
Be sure to mark your calendars now for next year's conference, September 15th through 17th, 2011 in Memphis, Tennessee. The event will be held in conjunction with the meetings of several other industry groups as part of Auto Glass Week. Visit autoglassweek.com for more information.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Next month, we'll be featuring the latest news and video footage from the SEMA show, along with a look at industry experts' perspective on OEM and aftermarket parts.
Meanwhile, be sure to stay tuned to GlassBites.com for the latest news and events brought to you daily by AGR&R Magazine. See you next time.